So when we're brewing espresso, really important things to worry about are the coffee that you're using. You need to use really good ingredients, so ideally know what coffees are in the blend and the day that it was roasted. Coffee's going to taste best for espresso and be easiest to use somewhere between the first week of roast and second, third week. That's when it's going to be at its best taste-wise. Much beyond 4 weeks it's going to be bad, so anything from the supermarket, if you can't find a roast date on it, you shouldn't really be buying it. It certainly won't be easy to make it taste delicious. Great coffee is the result of lots and lots of work, so we try not to mess it up here. So we're very, very focused on following really simple recipes. The relationship between how much coffee you use and how much coffee you're getting out, we call that a brew ratio or a recipe. So being able to measure the amount of coffee you use and the amount of coffee you get from it is really important. So when I brew espresso, I start by knocking out any old coffee, cleaning out the basket with a cloth, and because I haven't used the grinder for a while, I'm just going to purge out some old coffee, get rid of that. And then I'm just going to weigh my portafilter on the scale, zero the scale so we know we're on zero. And then grab the dose and see what it gives us. Now I'm looking for 18 grams. Within about half a gram either way, so 17.5 to 18.5 is fine. So by adjusting how long it grinds for, we can get more or less coffee. So I've thrown that dose up, it's much higher now, we're at about 20 grams, so I can get rid of some. And keep checking it till we get to the point where we want. For this coffee we're going to start at 18 grams. Okay, so once we've got our dose and we're happy that it's the correct amount, we then tamp the coffee. We're just going to try and create a flat, even bed with no air gaps within. So put on the portafilter and then just apply force gently and then harder. And give it a little twist as we finish to make sure it's flat and even. And check visually. And don't worry too much about any of the coffee floating at the sides because it's not a huge amount. We run a little water through the machine just to clear it of anything old. And then we're going to insert the handle ready to brew. And as we brew, we're going to brew into a shot glass and a small set of scales, just so that we can measure what comes out as well. We're also going to monitor the time. So I've used 18 grams in, and I want to get 30 to 32 grams out in around 28 to 30 seconds with this coffee. Most coffees will taste best somewhere between 25 and 30 seconds, but there are exceptions. Most of what controls the texture of the espresso you drink comes down to that recipe, but the brew time controls which flavors you bring out of a coffee. If you don't brew for long enough, coffees will taste thin and bitter and maybe sour. If you brew for too long, flavors will be overdeveloped, and again, a different kind of bitterness and different strength of flavor. 30.5 grams in 28 seconds from 18.5 grams of coffee. That's what a good espresso should look like. For more Hasbean coffee recipes, please subscribe to GCN.
But this one is going to be with parsley. So first up, we need parsley, lemons, garlic, Parmesan cheese, something like it.